Well, happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's been a while. I apologize, but I had a well-earned holiday in Greece for 2 weeks, and then I got back this day last week, and I've been so busy catching up with everything that I haven't had time to even test. So today it's time to put some water in these bad boys. Time to plug in some things, see if it heats up, fix any leaks, see if the pump is working, see if the other pump is working, and then we're good to go. So this is pot number 1, getting ready to be tested. I have the water going in from my shower, and what I'm going to do is first of all see if statically if everything is leak tight, and if I've got no drip coming out anywhere, that part is good. I will connect my chugger pump to our recirculation. So this guy to this guy, and just see if we can get a good whirlpool going. Via this valve, drain to my mash tun, and then test that again for static leakness. Make sure everything is okay. Then start pumping through the Herms coil and make sure these guys are okay. So it'll make more sense when I show you what I'm doing. So chugger pump is assembled with this cam lock fittings. I'm not going to use the 12 volt pump because the only connection or only power supply is on the panel, and I'm not going to test. So we filled it up with water, and so far, well, I expected I only hand tightened this guy. Is that the only one? Yeah, so far it is the only leak. Yeah, it's dry. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. I've managed to get our little female parts onto the tubing, silicone, and tighten up the bolts on the chugger pump. So it is good to leave your pots and pans for a couple of minutes, a good half an hour, and then you'll start to see where the leaks are coming from. This one looks pretty good. No water coming out. This one, tiny leak, but nothing serious. You knew I was going to have a problem with these just based on the trying to get the handles the right way. So once I empty this, I'll tighten it up again with new Teflon tape. That's unfortunate. This one stopped leaking now though, that's good. And in the back, what are we doing with the heating element? You're gonna have to look for me because I can't see. I think it's okay. So, I'm gonna get this pump hooked up and get some power on it. Some power on it. So a little bit of good news. I gave these guys a little 20th of a turn, and it seems to have stopped the leak in both cases, but I'll only know if I let it sit there for half an hour. Everything is connected. We have our cab locks coming out from the bottom with the pickup, flows into the chugger pump, out of the chugger pump, into the whirlpooler, and this pump you have to prime before running. You cannot run it dry. So I've opened the valve and there's no water coming through the hose. So either it's a buildup of pressure and it won't come out. Oh, I know why. Water, let it flow. So let's get it out. There we go. So, and the water instantaneously flew through the pump up here. So that's good, that works. Pump is primed. Now it is time to test this bad boy. This is the first time I plugged it in. First time I've had a need to plug it in, so hopefully it works, because it's probably past its return date. So we got a running pump. I was doing something funny there. Every time I plugged it in, it worked a little bit, then didn't work, but it's running. I'm surprised how quiet it is. Very quiet. Do we have flow? Really doesn't look like it. No. I do have dumbass tendencies sometimes. I admit it myself, I'm not perfect. So we had the valve open, pumping through here, coming out, everything primed, and nothing was happening. So I googled, nothing I needed to do with the chugger pump, no thing I had to fit or anything like that. And then I realized, dang, I left the valve open. Or I left the valve closed. So the valve is now open. Let's try that again. Yeah, so basically it's not holding firm on the plug, so I'm going to have to take the chugger pump, plug off, rewire it, get it a bit more tight with the connection, just force it back into place, and it seems to be working alright. Let's have a little look. Are we getting a whirlpool? Yeah, it's starting to whirlpool. So give it 2 seconds, let it get to a good speed, and we can do our leak tests and see what's going on. I'm now pumping out of the bottle of the strike HLT from the pump and into the mash kettle, so you can see this. That's like it. Yeah. So the spray ball works very nicely. I don't think it'll come through such high flows when we're using it in normal operation. A little view of what it looks. Free flow. It works quite nicely. Reduced the flow on the outlet, so we've got a bit more control in our spray ball here. So I'll show you a better example of it. You can see it works quite nicely. Yeah, that works very good. And if we turn it up full, yeah, you get a good rain on your drain. Rain on your drain. So that works good. Cam locks are working a treat. And haven't discovered any leaks on these two fellas yet. Oh, wait for it. I'm having leaks everywhere, boys and girls. Leaks everywhere. Another one here. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these valves. I want them all this direction. So I think it seems that this one is actually coming off here, which is an easy fix, just a quick tightening off the cam lock. So that's the leak test done. There was nothing splashing out everywhere, so I'm quite happy about that. The smaller leaks, yeah, you can deal with those in a brew day. I'll fix them one by one as we go in the brewery. And now it's time to test our heating element. So I left a little bit of water in there. I left the heating element submerged. And we have now 25.5 degree water sitting in there. It's quite warm actually. Anyway, oh, maybe the shower was on. So with it connected up, monitor. Well, hopefully my plug or my wiring is a little bit better with this one. But let's connect it up and see how fast it increases. So we're still 25.5 degrees, but you can see there's a little bit of action there on the heating element. So it is warming up. It'd be nice to run my little circulation pump now and see if we speed it up. You can see how local the heating will be. Amazing how many bubbles there are. But yeah, I can see heat currents coming off it. So my dodgy thermometer still says 27 degrees, but you can see quite clearly it's a little bit hotter than that. If you hold it closer to the element. Yeah. And that's only in 5 minutes. 75 degrees, so I think this is going to be a very useful tool. But it's tested, it works, that's all I care about. I'm happy. So now I'm just going to tidy everything up, let it dry off. Tomorrow I'll retighten everything. And if it's leaking on a brew day, it's nothing a little tea towel can't fix, so it's not disastrous. So this is another day at Kotten Brewery with our wonderful HLT working away. Pump works, pump needs fixed, a couple of leaks need tightened up. So I'm going to go back to making my beef jerky and finish up for this evening. So in the next video, what I'm going to do is fix the leaks. Then I'm going to do a hot test, which is hot water. See if the control panel works and all leaks are fixed. When the control panel works and all the leaks are fixed, I've got nice warm water, I'm going to start pumping PBW through the whole system. And a nice, very nice thing about my mash kettle lid with a spray ball is I can just put that on top of any kettle and just let it run. I think that's a very nice discovery. I'd never thought about it until now. So, this is Kotten Brewery out. Hope you have a nice week. Until the next time.